Finally, my brake rotors are here. I ordered these things like a week and a half ago on Amazon, and FedEx lost them. They were supposed to be here last Friday, and here it is Tuesday, but they're finally here. So I can finally put the front end together, get the tires on, get this thing mobile again. So let's get these thrown on. I've got new calipers over here from Speedway. And then I've also got a new bearing kit and everything over here too. So let's get this put together, get these rotors on, get the wheels on. Because once the tires are on, then I can do my exhaust pipes, make sure everything's gonna clear the tires, plus just button up the brakes, get everything hooked up. Keep moving forward. I just hope these aren't damaged. Some pretty good holes in the box. Both in one box. You gotta inspect everything, don't you? Give it the sniff test. Alright, that one looks good. Yeah, they seem to be okay. I actually almost forgot that I got a different spring rate for the coilovers in the front. It had 450s in it before. I'm going to drop down to a 350. Is it right? I don't know, but I thought that had a little bit too much spring rate in the front to begin with, plus it's going to be lighter up front now, so dropping down to the 350, we'll try it out. So I got to get those in first and then get the brakes on. Alright, so the shocks I'm running up front are Vikings. I don't know exactly which ones. I was given these. I don't know what they're really off of, but they've been working. Like I said, they were free, so I've been running them. The springs are just some QA1 high travel 350 rate. So I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, along for the ride. Okay, so I had picked up this bearing and seal kit from work, from Speedway. That's the part number, 910-31886. But this is designed for like circle track cars. So G-bodies are really popular for circle track racing. And this was specific for like G-body stuff, but G-body and S10s are pretty similar. The only difference, so far everything's fit, the seal works, the inner bearing. The only problem is this outer bearing doesn't fit in the rotor. So luckily I had some old stock rotors over there that came with these spindles when I got them, and they've got the bearings in them still. So I just need to clean these up and repack them, and I'll use these instead. Now the real reason why I ordered these brakes from Amazon is because they're from Callahan Brake Parts. The least they could have done is put a guarantee on the box.
Hey, if you want me to take a dump in a box and mark it guaranteed, I will. I got spare time.
All right, so if you guys have never done drilled and slotted rotors before, there is a right and wrong way that they need to go. And it's not dependent on the pattern of the holes in the slots. It's dependent on the vanes inside, the cooling vanes inside of here. So you gotta look down through here. These have a vertical vane, so they're straight up and down like this. A lot of these will have a sloped vane where the vane is actually curved, you know, in between here. So what you want is, if it's a straight one, they're vertical like these, you can put them on any way you want. I just so happen to put them on this way. Doesn't really matter. But if they have a sloped vane or a curved vane, you want them curving backwards. Really, this pattern out here, I've seen rotors where these are swooping forward, but the vanes are swooping backwards. I've seen where the vanes are swooping the same direction as these. So it's really, you really have to pay attention to the inside of there more than the outside of here. And then for you S10 guys that are wanting maybe a little bit better caliper than stock, these are actually a pretty good deal. I don't remember exactly how much they are, but they're not that bad. So it's a 910-31040 from Speedway, and this has a 2 3/4 inch bore. So the bore on the piston is bigger than stock, but I think the stock one's 2 5/8. So these are 2 3/4. And then these come fully loaded, already powder coated black, fully loaded with pins, brake pads, bleeder, extra bleeder, and some extra seals, everything. I'll put the link to all this stuff below in the description. So before I had a 13-inch rotor with drilled and slotted and a bigger caliper, but the caliper that was on the before, it was bigger, it looked bigger, so the volume of the bore in this brake caliper is almost the same as that bigger dual piston caliper. So I think even though it's a little bit smaller, I think the braking is still going to be sufficient. Plus we lost a few pounds going back to this smaller rotor caliper combo. And I'll also have a link to these rotors in the description below. If you guys click on the link and buy these rotors, it actually helps me out a little bit because I'm an Amazon affiliate. So if you buy anything off of my links, a little bit goes back towards me, which I put back into the channel. So now all that's left to do is to do everything that I just did on the other side. But I won't bore you guys with that stuff. I'll just get it done real quick. All right, guys, so it's a few days, maybe a week after that last clip. And I kind of forgot that I recorded that stuff. So I have real no ending to this video. Other than I did get the brakes put on. There's a little sneak peek there for the next video that's coming up. But I just want to thank you guys for watching. That's going to do it for this video. Just kind of a quick little brake install. Show you a few of the parts that I used. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.